Hey everybody, Asher here, back with even more Loop Hero, where today we're going to be going on an expedition into Act 3, I cannot even get my words right, where monsters have 2 to 3 abilities, enemy strength is plus 5%, pretty much all the numbers are bigger, and we've got some things to look out for, because specifically I'd love to build a river here, and it looks like I am missing a few resources, such as an Orb of Expansion and an Orb of Unity. If we look at the encyclopedia one more time, the Orb of Unity comes from liquid type enemies or swarm type enemies, and the Orb of Expansion comes from fights with more than 4 enemies. Higher the number of enemies, the higher chance. Well, turns out that there's only one. I thought spiders might be swarm enemies. They're not. I thought that a swarm of bats might be. They are. So we need to really get into some fights that have some villages with vampires around them again. And goblins are actually not swarm enemies. Scarecrows are not. Mosquitoes, strangely enough, not swarm enemies. Scorchworms, not surprising, they're not swarm enemies. Ghost of a Ghost is a swarm enemy. We haven't played with enemies on those kind of things in a while. But I do want to get a river next. So for now, we're going to try Act 3. We're going to change up our deck to kind of work with our strategy here just a little bit. So we like forest, we like village, we like the vampire, everything here. We do have Bookery, which is new. Replaces your cards with random ones as you pass by, collapses after 20 exchanges. That seems fun to play with. It seems really dangerous to play with, but it seems fun to play with. Forest and Desert, I'm not exactly sure. Lowering every creature's hit points by half is not really the most exciting thing in the world. I could get Forests and Mountains, though. That could work pretty well, because I do like setting the forest on fire. We learned last time that having storm temples crisscrossing over the boss is really dangerous, but it's good for getting some nice buffs off of there. And we're going to take a Maze of Memories. It does nothing. It takes up a lot of space. Interesting. I could keep an arsenal here, or get a well, HP bonus from armor, but grants you 1 resurrection after the hero's death. Plus 3 HP for every enemy with a soul killed. Let's do that. That seems fun. I'm going to get rid of the ruins just to try to clean up the deck here a little bit. I could get rid of the Storm Temple, but I kind of want to try it again. We'll do the Maze of Memories another time. Let's go ahead, dive into Act 3. Kaboom! Let's make sure we select the Necromancer, because that's who we were thinking of before. Like, the Arsenal would unlock some other equipment, which is pretty cool. And I think if you upgrade the Arsenal, it'll upgrade that card. I think it will give you more. If it is upgradable, that's the Smelter. That's the Intel Center. I could do with more actually understanding what these things mean. I could upgrade the Watchtower. There's a few things that I can upgrade here. Like, how much does that cost to upgrade? You get camp item slots plus 1 for there. You know what? Before we go, I was gonna build a second Watchtower. Let's put you right here. Seems fine. Well done. More towers means more soldiers. More soldiers means more arrows. More arrows means more arrows. That's some quality writing I can get behind. Now we go. Alright, so we get the Ancestral Crypt right away, which is always nice. Can't place it anywhere that's going to, like, do a lot of good, but we'll go ahead and drop it down there. We can't use any of this starter equipment, so we're just going to have to hope the Act 3 slimes don't kill us. Let's see here. Corrosive Structure, Sticky Body, attackers get Thick Slime Effect, and lowering defense still, so. But these are artificial life, so they are soulless. So our HP from armor benefit is not looking too great right now. We're going to go ahead and put a Storm Temple. This seems fine. This covers a lot of lines. Now, those are going to hit my minions as well, so this could totally blow up in my face. But these first few fights, I should be able to take on just a few little skeletons here. Amulet's fun. We get magic HP at least. And magic HP, as we've learned before, is pretty useful. Okay, we get a Grove as well. Now, it's a little annoying that I can't put a vampire hut down there, and I do want to put the Grove in a place where we can have blood roots going over here, which means the best spot for the grove is going to be right here. And we do have some rocks available. I don't think we can set the rocks on fire. I'll try that out later. Oh, we actually got some rings too. Sure. Why not? No book, just rings. But yeah, Loop Hero is still good. It's one of those games where I think the best way to look at it is that it's a game you can just pick up and play and things go alright. It doesn't have to overstay its welcome. It doesn't have to be something more than it is just to try and make longer content just for fun. We got a blood grove right away, which is excellent. Put that right there. We're going to put... Okay, now this thicket gives us 2% hero attack speed. When we set the thicket on fire, it's 0.5 magic damage. Alright, so the question becomes, do we want magic damage or do we want attack speed? I think the answer is probably that we want... I'm going to try putting this here. This is pretty risky, but risks are fun. And I'd love to put a vampire hut there to get some more, so we'll just put this grove down here to try and... Yeah, I think I need to have like a vampire hut here and just make some of the stuff work. Ooh, and we not only clicked way off the window, I really need to fix that somewhat. I nearly double-clicked and opened up another game on accident, so poo-poo to that. Alright. So see, we have 2 archers now as we're taking on a lot of fights near the camp. Of course, that enemy just ran away like a jerk. Yeah, as I was saying before, Loop Hero, a game that it doesn't try to be anything more than what it is. And that's really nice. And I'm gonna get this. Oh wait, that's actually Amulet, that's fine. It's really nice in a day and age where so many games just try to push so hard to be like, well, let's make this a permanently online experience. Well, let's make this so that you can log in every day and do something. It's like, no, it's just sometimes you just make a game that's just a game. It doesn't have to be like something bonkers weird. So we do have Storm Temple here. So everybody gets a little bit of lightning to the face. Like I said, I want to be fighting a few more swarms of things, but I am going to go for the... I'm going to set the little tiny forest on fire, I think. Because maybe these guys do benefit from magic damage. Maybe. We'll find out, I guess. So, tiny forest fires. Because those forest villages kind of stink. They're not as bad when it's my minions that are constantly being summoned, but they do stink a little bit. Let's put a, yeah, this is fine. So we'll keep the thickets up here for the attack speed. That seems reasonable. But we need some more villages. This is already 2 loops, and we're in a bit of a drought. Here's a bookery. I'm gonna hold on to the bookery for a second. I kind of want to get established first. This is gonna be more of a do it later when the game kind of gets all sideways. There's a vampire mansion at least. And forest fire again is fine. So loop 3, and so far our skeleton level is okay. It could be a lot better. Alright, fortunately a box is just a box today. Alright, lots of treasure. Double amulets across the sky. I kind of prefer the one with skeleton level right now. I don't normally like taking side grades like that, but we're going to do it today. And does this have a soul? No, it's artificial life. Now, the fun part about the bookery thing is that it says after 20 exchanges. That would be 20 loops unless you, like, put it down there, I guess, and get a exchange every 3 turnarounds. Alright, so we got our first treasure hut here. No villages yet. I hope I packed villages in the loot area. I'm pretty certain I wouldn't have missed that. We got a second vampire mansion. I guess we might as well put one over here just so we can put another village here, maybe. Yeah, there's our village. So anything I can do to make sure that we don't have like overwhelming, just terrible things. So this will have a vampire, and that vampire will summon a swarm. So that should be 5 total, even with the lantern there. But this is going to get a little bit rough on us here early. And see, there's a swarm type enemy too, so. But yeah, that's the danger of having the lightning area right there. All right, so that was a little painful. All right, but this is part of the fun of trying new strategies, isn't it? +3 defense or regen per second. We go with the defense. I guess I'll take the better regen per second. What am I saying? So here's all of our buddies punching us real hard. Lightning's fortunately hitting them right now. I need max skeletons is what I need. So we need an item that's going to give us a little bit more of that. Because let's see, we haven't even looked here. Bloodthirst, 20% of vampires' damage is dealt to all creatures that have the living attribute. We're a hero, we're living. These ghouls are undead. So, like, the lightning's helping us right now, but this fight is not going too well. So, skeleton level is good, but that's not really good enough to exchange. Magic HP is good, so this could get rough. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna put another treasury over here. We're just gonna keep the thickets going. We're gonna keep burning the forest. We got our first goblin camp. I'd love to Oblivion that. And I mean, maybe I should have put that first village by where the archers could help. That's kind of a misplay. So skeleton level. That's a ring. Okay. Alright, we need higher skeleton level. We probably need higher evasion. Any sort of evasion as well. What's our ability here? Deep pockets, permanent bonus for energy armor for every summoned skeleton. Skeleton's level for a loop, starting from the loop that this trait was taken. Sucks that we didn't take that just a moment earlier. So we're gonna do Unseen Care. And we're gonna see how this goes. Because that's one that scales up the longer we survive. My fear is that if we don't get a grimoire or something with more skeleton life, that we're gonna be in a world of trouble here. So fortunately that box is just a box. Oh, Splinter. After every 4 attacks, a Splinter breaks off, dealing 5% damage. Give 1 additional item for every non-chest ally present at the start of battle. Well, that's good to know. Okay, and there's a book with better skeleton level. That's a really good skeleton level. Not the extra skeleton I was hoping for, but it gives us a shot. This is going to be trouble. Alright, give me something here. Guess I could put another Blood Grove right here. Seems fine. The Bookery. I could pop one of those over here just to try and fill in these tiles. Oh, we actually, I think, have a abandoned village as well, too, so we put down enough force tiles for that. Max skeletons +1. That's more important than the evasion. Which one's the evasion ring? Okay. Okay, so yeah, these guys are gonna hurt bad. We are on the lightning though, so that's a benefit. Alright, but we do have to watch out for the A village question mark. Because these guys are gonna stink. Alright, what's your erection ability? Hardening. Gets +1 defense for every 3 seconds after being hit. This effect can stack. Okay. That could be way worse than it is. Alright, I'd still rather have the skeleton level here. Cool, so we're not totally dead yet. Okay. I'm gonna have to hit the planning button after this for just a second. Please don't die. Alright, so we're not dead. That's good news. And we got actually another piece. Like I said, one of the things that I'm going for are these orbs of expansion. I'm going to need multiple of those to get rivers. So that's a really good level on the book, but not as good as other stuff. Summon quality's nice, but I'm going to have to just stick with what I have instead of getting the fancy skeletons right now. We got to hope for some better drops here. So this and rock. And see, if I put a village down here, I'd be in better shape. And we got another village. Alright. Got it just before the loop as well. And we got a bandit camp. I'm going to get rid of the bandit camp before I get rid of the goblins, as terrible as those goblins are. So there's a thicket. There's an oblivion. Oh, man. So many things I don't want. I don't want that, but we gotta oblivion the thing that actually destroys our items. So more forest fires. I could have put that temple somewhere better, but this is fine. I'm gonna put a grove down here just to see if I can trigger some more fights. And then I think it's probably time to drop the bookery, and I think I will drop the bookery here. Replaces your cards with the random ones when you pass by. Collapses after 20 exchanges. So we have one more spot that we've got to fill. And what do we got here? We got a level 4 ring. It's a lot of loss of skeletons. We got a second storm temple as well, and another bookery. So this is our way to fish for things, I guess. So now I do need better skeletons. So I've got to get some good RNG on some items here in just a minute. Alright. Do we just put another bookery down here? I don't think that's the right play. I think we can't put a storm temple next to the road. Man, making this double storm temple is scary as hell. But I think that's a good move. Okay, more fighting. There we go. Ring with skeleton level evasion attack. Not as good as what we have. So one of the downsides to what I have right now is that I can't summon a taunt skeleton sometimes. But this guy should give us some good experience. There we go. Another battlefield. Could probably get away with putting one here. So we'll make 1 or 2 blood paths. It's not going to turn into a blood grove. And we'll put this here. Just to fill in that gap. Alright, so still not great. But it does give us some summon quality, so I'm going to take it. Skeleton level down by a lot. But our skeleton level's at 4.7, so it's passable. Damn, I really don't want to get rid of that much skeleton level, but we're going to do it. This may bite me in the butt, but 50% better skeletons is going to help us through here. Oh, I think we've already met. Oh, good, we get to talk to him again as a different class this time. Who the hell are you, and what are you sneaking around here for? Don't even try to come any closer, you bastard. The forest isn't looking for you. It doesn't need you. Just try and touch me, and there will be nothing but splinters left of you. But these guys were so nice last time. There won't even be a splinter left when I get to you. I'm getting tired of this. So these guys were way nicer before, and they're not very nice now. Oh my gosh, Doppel changer, 100% chance to counterattack. Jesus Christ. And these guys hit hard. Spikes. Anyone directly attacking this creature will receive 20% of HP damage back, and hardening gets 1 defense for every 3 seconds. That's terrifying. Alright, so we do have our taunt buddy here, but I'm glad I went for the summon quality. Those guys suck. Now some log is trying to attack me and thinks that I deserve it. More of this and I'll start a question. The whole idea of saving the world. I'll get over it. Oh my god, that's 4 goblins. Okay. Welcome to Act 3 of Loop Hero, I guess. We still need the +1 skeletons. That is a requirement. So until I get another ring or amulet or book, maybe that has that, we're not going to do it. So these guys here, confusion, 30% chance to be idle for 3 seconds after an ally dies. Rage... protection, 33% chance to forward a direct damage to a random ally. So these guys will try to kill each other. Look, they're confused. That RNG worked really well in our favor. So the lightning confused them. Okay, so that was the right move, except that the lightning is destroying me. Good lord. Okay. Well, I gotta hope to get some health back in just a minute. And we're gonna, if I get rid of this camp, hopefully that's good enough. Because, yeah, apparently stacking 2 storm towers on each other is dangerous as hell. Alright, so no bonus skeletons here. But we got more stuff over here. And I should be getting bonus HP for everything with a soul that I kill, which is not these slimes, but... Alright, that's a really big bonus to skeleton level, but the other book has an even bigger bonus, so we're not going to deal with that today. Okay, got some more goodies. The nice thing about these kind of slow fights over here is that it gives me a chance to recover. Okay, I'm going to have to do this. Like, it just gets to be too much. Oh, actually, okay, so these rocks don't set on fire. But we did set a burn force on fire when I meant to set a thicket down there, so that's a problem. But we do have magic damage, which is a plus. And we're on loop 5, and this bar is not moving very fast. So I guess Act 3 is finally the meat and potatoes. We get to go a little bit longer here. Please stop punching me. Please stop punching me. Please stop punching me, thank you. Alright, is this better than what we have? No, it's not. It's actually practically the same. Alright, so I'm a little concerned about where that gargoyle is flying. I think I know the answer to that. So we have another bat swarm. Alright, we got a level up too, so that's great. And another village. Alright, so let's put the village here, because that's going to be a little bit of healing. And another fight. Shit, I hate those things. I have to Oblivion this. And then if I put down another village, I've got to be really careful where I put it, because right now I do have some villages that can spawn a bandit camp. So maybe that's where I start with the bookery. Treasury is going to go down here, I guess. If I put it down here, I can burn some trees on it, so... Could do literally the same thing right here. I haven't set up this map very well. It's alright. So this ring, not very good. We get 4 more villagers all of a sudden. So I just need to not die. I could have technically set this up after, but I wanted to... Oh, I never leveled. Unseen Care. Blissful Ignorance deals you a full hand of Oblivion. Laying down one's life, any direct damage to the hero will be evenly split between him and his skeletons. I hate all these. I guess this is part of the RNG that, I'm going to take this. But that's really dangerous for us right now. In fact, it might outright kill us right here. Because I'm just taking direct damage all the damn time. Like, I want my skeletons to live. And I'm not doing a very good job there. Now, I do have potential to revive one time. But it looks like, yeah, I'm toast here. And that sucks. Let's see, how many of these, how many little orbs did I get? I do get to, looks like I do get to take some of these with me. Let me take all of these. And I'm just going to retreat, and I need to rethink about this a little bit. So first off, how close are we on the river? We're down to, we have almost got these. I need to set up my villages closer to the watchtowers. So I'm going to build a third watchtower over here. No little bonus things. Alright. And I haven't even built a warehouse yet, but it doesn't really matter too much to me right here. We could build a mud hut as well. Might as well do that over here. We're one step closer to proudly calling our humble camp a village, even though it's just a shelter half covered in mud. But we're really grateful. People are very exhausted, both physically and mentally. Some private space to call home will bring some happiness. So that's all very nice. I need to think a little bit about what I'm doing next, but like I said, rivers are next goal. So I think Act 3 is a good place to do it. I think that maybe the storm temples are not the right move. I think maybe bookering and the forest and keeping the thicket might be a little bit better. I'm going to keep up with the Ancestral Crypt for now, though. But yeah, we'll do this again here in another video. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Take care.